football, for the love of the game.
Libya yesterday. What was the point of arrival?
The flight plan was to land as destination Benghazi, Benina, but unfortunately, and we got the approval from the Libyan Civil Aviation Authority that we are approved to land in Benghazi, but unfortunately, when we start descent, they asked us to divert to Labreg, which is at almost 150 miles, that means 300 kilometers around more far, but it's at the east. So it wasn't our alternate, something which is not good, because in aviation we have our flight plan, we calculate the fuel to our destination, so we have to avoid this kind of thing, because it may make a breach to safety. And when I insist to land in Benghazi according to my flight plan and according to my authorization, they said no. It's from the highest authority. You have to land in Labreg al-Baida. So
the Libyans are saying that it was your discretion to land in
no. Every
Niger in for a shocker. Shakirat Abidemi Moshood. 17th minute. And that was a screamer. 2 goals.
Shakirat Abidemi Moshood.
2 goals in 17 minutes.
For Nigeria. 2-0 Nigeria to Nigeria.
Goalkeeper Christiana Koda. Oh! That was unplanned. And there Fatah Basir Ibrahim allowing the Nigerians to have their way with it.
Hello, welcome to Friday Night Love. I remain your host, Mitlai. Welcome to another wonderful Friday Night Love, when we discuss issues happening in Nigerian football. I remain your very reliable host, Mitlai, and today I promise today is going to be a very fantastic and wonderful edition. So, guys, before I just start, let me just try and welcome you. I can see some people are joining. That is Children Photography joining on YouTube, on Instagram, and also I can see a lot of people actually watching on Instagram. Guys, go on YouTube. Go on YouTube. It's Ghana Football 2 on YouTube. Go on YouTube and actually join on YouTube directly. Today is going to be a very interesting conversation. You can see the one rolling there. It's going to be about what? It's going to be mainly about the African Footballer of the Year. That is going to be our main discussion today. But we still have other issues to deal with. We make sure that I don't actually I will make sure that you be able to, today, guys, go on YouTube, please. Go on YouTube. Hey, Daddy P, actually yes, that was rematch commentary. That was rematch commentary. That was actually rematch commentary. That was rematch commentary. You can actually me too, I'm shocked. That was actually rematch commentary. That's what you get. Yeah, Kola Bright, thank you for actually joining. It's been a while. It's been a while. I've seen Kola here too. It's been a while. Today is going to be very explosive conversation. It's going to be very explosive conversation, guys. So we're going to actually a kickstart. So, like I just showed you earlier, the Nigerian Flamingos played against Nigeria Republic yesterday, and the game ended 9-0 in favor of the Flamingos. Nigeria actually two players scored a trick. Moshood actually was scored a trick, and also Akokwenyi, the girl from the Town of Amazons, to also scored an hat-trick. So Nigeria won 9-0 on aggregate. The next game is going probably tomorrow. Nigeria will play against Ivory Coast. So then we top of the group. I think it's going to be like the winner of Group A will face the winner of Group B. Then they meet together in the finals. That's what that's what's going to actually happen. Two teams withdrew from this tournament, Burkina Faso and also Togo. So making only 5 teams that will play in these tournaments. The winner will be the WAFU champions. So this is just like a preparatory competition to the Under-17 World Cup that will take place next year in Morocco. So also last week too, CAF too also this week, sorry, let me just say 2 days ago, CAF also did their draws for the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup that will take place in Morocco, and Nigeria has been drawn by to the next stage. Nigeria will play against the winner of the game between Gabon and South Africa. So that is Nigeria will play the winner. So then we now progress to the 3rd round before we know who will qualify for that for the World Cup. So that is that. And also too, there's also the Women World Cup, the Women Under-20 World Cup too, draw that took place. And so, but we just realized that I will give you the details of that draws too. So that was that. That's actually what happened during the week. So I don't want to take too much time today. I just want to move on directly to the conversation of the day, and you can actually know that the CAF African Player of the Year is going to be happening on the 16th of December. But that we're going to push the conversation slightly further. So let me just I want to move on. I want to just go directly to my player focus. Guys on Instagram, I will soon end it on Instagram. Go to Ghana Football 2 on YouTube. Go and actually watch directly. I will soon end the stream on Instagram. Guys, go on YouTube and actually go and watch it on YouTube. So I just want to go straight to my player focus. And my player focus today is going to be a player that a lot of us actually know, a player that a lot of us actually criticize. Is going to be Victor Boniface. So I want to go straight into it because we have to do the scouting and we also have to talk about the African Footballer of the Year. So I don't want it to be too long today. So the player focus today is Victor Okon Boniface. He plays for Bayern Leverkusen in the German Bundesliga. Victor Boniface, I've never scored for Nigeria in any international competition before. He was part of the Under-20 in 2019, but got injured just before the tournament. So we looked at him, and his major strength is dribbling. A lot of us, we actually would agree with that. His finishing too is top-notch. His physicality, he's very strong with the ball. He's also like to play key passes too. Counter-attacking threat too is also one of his strengths. Its weaknesses are actually offside awareness a defensive contribution. So a lot of you, if you have been watching Victor Boniface for a long time, you will know that exactly what I'm talking about. Last season, countless occasions, it was caught offside, countless occasions. So I just think that that is the area he actually needs to actually work on. He also needs to work on on also his defensive contribution, because if you play Victor Boniface as your this thing, you are not really sure of getting the best from defensively. So that is it. But in the areas he's strong, his dribbling, his finishing, his physicality, key passes to counter-attacking threat, Victor Boniface is actually is top notch. So let's look at the tactical analysis now on Victor Boniface. Let's look at the tactical analysis on Victor Boniface. So we also compile some small, not a clip. We don't have the right to his clip. We also combine some few things that about him. So this was Victor Boniface. So for example now, and the reason why I picked this for Victor Boniface is this. This was a cross from Boniface. It's obvious, and I think that you guys will agree with me. Boniface's strength is not aerially. Let's be honest ourselves. It's not aerially. Boniface's strength is in his leg. So, and I've observed something too. Anytime that Boniface is playing for Bayern Leverkusen, they look for a way to play through the middle. They don't go to the wings. But when they want to go to the wings, they bring in a new striker. I think it's called Patrick Schick, the Czech Republic player. They bring in a new player that can win the ball aerially. So this Boniface now, a cross. In fact, he flopped this cross, and I won't lie to you, a very big opportunity for him, but he misused it. I'm just telling you that that's his area of strength. He's not that strong there. Then this is the summary of Boniface in Bayern Leverkusen. When they try to play the ball through the middle, what they normally do basically is that they try and get Victor Boniface in dangerous positions. So, for example, now look at this Victor Boniface. The pass was given to him by this guy called Florian Witt, giving this pass. He knew that he's going to drive into the box. See, that is why I said that most of our coaches in Nigeria, they need to learn how this ball play. They need to actually learn. Okay, let me just take a break quickly and welcome my co-host today. Adagbada is already, joining me straight away, and I know that he's going to have a lot of things to actually say. So, Adagbada, before you actually join, I discussed about the under 17, the 190, and also I'm going to the player focus straight away because I don't want to take too much time. I'm going to the player focus straight away, and we're talking about Victor Okun Boniface today. So I said that I've already analyzed his weakness and also what his area of strength. And I said that anytime he's playing for Bayern Leverkusen, Xabi Alonso look for a way to play through the middle. Get the ball to him, not to cross the ball. As opposite of what he faced in Nigeria. We normally look for a way to cross the ball. And we know that crossing the ball to the box is not actually what Boniface strength. So this is the ball now. They gave to him by Florian Witt. He drove into the box. They just giving the ball very close to the box because they know that he's very good with his leg. He can dribble very well. When he gets on his marker, he can actually cause trouble. So let me just move on. They will now ask for your opinion. Look at this one too. They look for a way to get him in the box. He didn't score this ball, but it was a very good assist for Jeremy Frimpong. And Frimpong actually buried the ball in the box straight away. So for us to be giving Boniface in the middle, and I just think that you are trying to limit his potential. Another area I'm going to point out basically here is this. This was actually what they know that he's going to be there. They put the ball in the plate for him straight away. He attacked the ball and actually score. So look at this now. The same thing. He got the pass directly from what's it called? Reddy Xhaka. Directly, he used his physicality, one of his major strengths, to turn the defender over, and you can see clearly this was actually what they go. So what I've observed basically is that when they are playing Boniface up front, they look for a way to get the ball to him in a very dangerous position because they know exactly what can actually do with the ball. So look at this area too. This is the type of pass they give to Boniface in Bayer Leverkusen. Can you see? This is the type of pass. That's Florian Witt now gave him the pass. This was a goal. It's okay. He gave him that pass. So they look for a way to play with him, to play for him through the middle. and it's always actually what available on that for that. And this ball was actually what a goal. So look at another ball too in the box.
The
They
decoy
don't
run.
they can't come close to him because they know exactly what he can actually do in the box. So when I said that people this thing, he said Boniface's strength is majorly what? His legs. It's not crosses, it's not Victor Osimhen, So you have to look for a system that works for him. And I want to let you, this ball was also what? A goal. You can see this was a pass. Similar pass to the one that Wiz gave him. Again, can you see? He passed through the area. This was also what? He ran onto the ball. He lashed the ball into the box, into the area, and actually what was a very beautiful goal by Victor Boniface. Very beautiful assist by Victor Boniface. So that's the story of what Boniface normally do for Bayer Leverkusen. So now I want to move on to Nigeria. What does Boniface normally do in Nigeria? So this was against Benin Republic in Uyo. You can see that Samuel Chukwueze gave the ball to Lookman, which is not bad. But this type of ball is what Boniface gets in Bayern Leverkusen. You can see this type of ball is what he gets in Bayern Leverkusen. Now, Lookman, as you already call Samuel Chukwueze, prefer to pass the ball to Adama Lookman. So Lookman will now cross the ball to Boniface. Boniface does not thrive in crossing. So this was what? It was a good play. If it's like Victor Osimhen, it was a good play. But that style does not favor Victor Boniface. It does not favor Victor Boniface. So the setup in his country is so different from what he's used to in Bayer Leverkusen. A good true ball by Lookman, but it is not Boniface for you. It's not going to work for him in that area. So let me just see. I can actually want to look for. Look at this was. Let me see whether I can actually look for another. This was already half corner was actually there. So it's extremely. I just want to ask you a question. Before we actually move on to some key areas. How do you rate Victor Okon Boniface?
I rate Victor very highly. I rate Victor very, very highly. Victor is such a good player. He's a different from what we have in our attack because the way he brings his flair, his power to the game is somebody who he can ruffle defenses. He's a player that will bring penalties. So I rate him highly.
Yeah. So I have to be honest with you too. He's a guy that actually I rate very highly. I can't actually lie about that. But it's just that we need to look for a way so that things can actually work for him in the national team. Because but I want to ask you another question. Do you think that the national team manager, they are even watching this guy in their club side?
I doubt it because honestly, we don't play to Victor's strength. Some people say, "Oh, what has he done?" This, that. Let's be honest, we don't play to Victor's strengths in Super Eagles. When Victor makes runs out of the box, nobody, the spaces he leaves, nobody gets into those spaces. So you see, when Victor drops, the defenders will always follow him. There's nobody that is there to even pick the pass that he give through.
Yeah,
If you see the clip,
just to back up what you are saying, whether this is a picture against Rwanda in Kigali. Victor drops, all the players are even what? Outside. Nobody is making the runs in behind.
Exactly.
So no player is actually what? So it's a very bad. I just think that a national team manager needs to look at these guys too and look at the area where they can actually function. Because if you want to go to the World Cup, all these small details matters. This guy is an asset. It's not as if you're going to take him and crucify him. That is not good enough for Nigeria. This guy can get to most of the national team. So you need to look for a way for him to actually for him to do well. You can see clearly here now, it's set up for him to pass to Lookman and Lookman to pass to Bruno Yemechi. Then you're going to cross the ball again to Boniface. Before you know it, there's no thing that Boniface will actually will do with it again. So we need to look for a way to actually to get it to actually to work for him. So now I want to actually also say something. Victor Osimhen thrives this type of formation, cross the ball and everything. So what do you think the coach can do to, do you want the coach to lean towards the Boniface type of play, or what do you think, as a manager, you can do? I know that Victor Osimhen is probably, our best striker, and you cannot actually do without Victor Osimhen. So as a coach, if you are, I know that I'm not a coach actually, but if you are someone that, as a manager, what will you advise?
Honestly, my advice is, if Victor is available, definitely Victor starts. Boniface is on the bench.
Yes.
But an alternate system is to play 3-5-2.
Yes.
With Lookman and Boniface as the two.
Mm-hmm.
When Boniface drops,
Lookman
is a killer.
Yeah.
Like in front of goal. When Boniface drops, you always see Lookman entering those pockets. Give, for instance, the pass Chukwueze could not give. If Lookman is in that pocket where the two of them, Lookman would give him that pass and he'll get the goal.
Yes. So just to give a summary about what normally happens in Nigeria, this is the away game against the Republic in Abidjan. You can see always cross the ball. And in all honesty, if you want to blame Boniface for not delivering, you have to blame the person that actually was set up the team too.
Sorry, please. I want to identify some things that are wrong. That is wrong in this clip. First things first. Our left back is making a run. There's no underlapping run.
Yes.
From any of our midfielders. We're trying to is running to make a cutback. From this image, we can only see one person. That is Boniface.
Yes.
Boniface's duty here is to drag out this man. Our winger should be shown in this image by the side of that left far guy. And there should be one of our central midfielders or our attacking midfielder right behind. So when there will be a space because Boniface will drag. And these are the little details that, because of stats now, people don't look at. When he drags him, and if there's a cutback, just like the goal this boy scored, Ele Bashiru. When you drag the attacker, you should be in the box 8. That cutback is for the attacking, just like the goals. I'll give an example. Xhaka gives to Odegaard. He will always be, and that is why, because when the left back is making the run, Xhaka would have made that underlapping run. And it's just easy to give to him. They cut back and it's a goal.
Yes.
And that's why I said that our systems are very wrong. The systems, they don't put in like the details. The details to see. Creating chances in football now is not about having a number 10.
Yes.
It's how the team works the goal. It's about how the team, what are your chance creation setup? See this chance now. Lookman is here. There is somebody that should be here.
Yes.
That arrow.
Yeah, that arrow, yes.
Or the left back, should not be at his back, should be by his side.
Yes.
Or him ready to lay it off to you and you go. Then somebody here. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
No underlapping run. No overlapping run.
So, and we look at a system like this now, you can realize that I'm not just like look at it that that before we actually leave Boniface and move on to a different topic. I just want to ask a question: who is going to play the true ball? I want to give you an example of the goal we actually we conceded. We scored. Sorry, just 1 sec. I want to try and give the goal we actually conceded. So if you see is this one a structure? Is this one a structure against the Republic? Just to give you an example of this balls from Kelechi actually very late balls. You can see clearly too long balls from this type of ball. You cannot. What does it mean? This ball, this opportunity, but Boniface cannot thrive on this. In all honesty, we saw exactly how Alonso get the better out of him. If they want to go long, they go for Patrick Schick, that guy from Czech Republic. Yes, if they want to
Yes.
go long like that. Boniface area of strength is not, it's called headers, but it's not.
Boniface is a player that you play to fit.
Mm-hmm.
Boniface always needs somebody to work with him, link up.
Yes.
That's why you see him and Florian Wirtz, him and Frimpong, they're always
Yes.
knitting it together. You
Yes.
give me, I give you. You give me, I give you.
Yes. So for me, I just think that we should try and reduce the blame on him. Is if he plays in a system that works well, he will go deliver. This is the one I want to show you the clip from Louis Simon. You can see clearly what I should call. The tactics in second half against Benin Republic was clear. Get the ball to the wing and also what cross the
And
ball.
cross.
Get the ball to the wing and actually what cross the ball. You know, it cannot work with Victor Boniface, a type of striker like that. It cannot actually work. So, you know, and it's just sad that the boy is being subject to like all this blame and everything. But in a system, he's going to play well.
I'm sorry, I'm going to ask. Sorry, simply, this is another issue. See this space in between. I'm sure that person going to mark Lukman is their winger.
Mm-hmm.
This is their right back.
Mm-hmm.
Their right back in that four.
Mm-hmm.
No underlapping run.
Yes.
2 of our strikers. Do you want to occupy their two central defenders? But you are staying with them. One should be with the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Like space yourself out. Don't get it clumsy. And none of our midfielders are moving closer.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there's an opportunity, if they walk the ball on the flank for a cutback, there's nobody.
There's nobody. And because there's nobody.
We never do cutbacks.
Yes.
It's always we never do cutbacks.
And that's what I want to say, something that you know, if we see a manager, that's why I was so confident that if Boniface maybe probably played during AFCON with some time with the team, maybe he will have performed well under Jose Pacero, because I think that at least he will still understand him better than all these you know, than to just be coming for these 3 days and everything. You know, because at the end of the day, you blame the boy, you did this thing, you don't know exactly how the setup actually even works. So that's why, you know, it's not as if I hate our local coach. I just think that we need someone better that can actually get the best out of this guy. So I'm going to actually want to read comments very soon now. Guys, just hold on. Guys, I'm going to
don't read that Mr. Didotun's comment too. That there's a comment Mr. Didotun made. Please don't read it. Because that's how we defeated him. Please, guys, go and watch that video. How I defeated Mr. Didotun by negative points.
So let me just make this some comments too. So everyone said that we created more chances under Pacero despite the type of formation we deployed. Yes, under Pacero, we were actually creating more opportunities under Pacero, but under
Pacero,
yes,
players were occupying the right spaces,
the right spots.
Maybe not to a great extent, but if you see during AFCON, if we have a rebound, there will always be somebody there.
Mm-hmm.
But now,
yes,
nothing.
I agree. Yes, that is good. That will be somebody there. So you know, I just think that we need to actually do the right thing. That's the most important thing. We need to do the right thing, because all these boys cannot continue to suffer like this and suffer. And we just believe that we can just come here and actually just blame them. So let me just read another comment here again. It's been like, you are doing a good job. Oh, thank you very much. Adebayo Olufemi, you are doing a very good job. I always waiting for Friday nights, so here you analyze and dissect our things. So thank you. At least we're on a new channel. You find us. We are growing small by small. Don't worry, we are moving compared to what at least we still fighting for the channel, but this one is growing too. Collar Bright said that if we get a good manager who knows what he's doing, he will play to his strengths. You agree with that?
I agree.
Yes.
If you get a tactically sound manager, we'll get the best out of Boniface.
Yes, I also
Boniface is a player that you don't even need. He doesn't even need. He will feed you off assists.
Yes. I also agree with that, because
Boniface is the kind of player that win you penalties.
Yes, you can when you feed him the ball close to the area. I know that he's going to actually he's going to be extremely very dangerous. That is what I know. That's actually what I know. It's gonna be what? It's gonna be extremely very dangerous. That is what I know. So let's move on to that comment again. This is actually what so all we need is a discipline and what tattoo coach. Thank you. I don't know. So that was that. This is where trouble is. Okay, I'm not going to read it. I don't know. All we need is discipline and tactically what sand coach that can actually harness potentials of the boys. Yes, I agree with you. They can actually get potential. Do the potential, get the best out of them. So deformation of character. I sue a Magistrate Court. It goes to this thing. So I don't think midfield of Onyedika can work out. It is slow, the pace than our striker, so Boniface can work with Iwobi in a good system. I agree with you on that. What do you think about what he said? Working with Iwobi in a good system.
So it depends. In a system whereby Iwobi is a play to fit player, he would work with Boniface because Iwobi is on the ball, is quite good. He's a technical player. I'll say in the Nigerian Super Eagles level, Iwobi is a technical player who can play the ball to fit. He can pick a pass. So I think I don't know. I'm not pictured in what system they will fit, but playing together they will work.
Yes, I also think that playing together they will actually work. So thank you for that. That's about Victor Okod Boniface. Don't forget that next week too we're gonna bring a player for you. That's gonna be our player focus. So I wish Victor Boniface the very best of luck. He's injured now. Reported that he's back. He's training with his team. I hope that he can also come back and be better. That's the most important thing. And if I'm not mistaken, all these guys will be looking for a change of guard in our coaching system so that we will not suffer. That's actually what the most important thing. So the next section, guys, I'm going to actually end it on Instagram and move on. Guys, go on YouTube. Go to Gan Football 2 on YouTube. I'm going to actually end it on Instagram. Let me just try and put Gan Football on YouTube here. I'm going to end it on Instagram very soon at Gant Football on YouTube. Gant Football. So, Gant Football 2 on YouTube. Go there before I actually end it. I'm going to post the link very soon. And Gant Football. Sorry, I don't know I'm coming. I just want to put it here directly so that these guys on Instagram can go on YouTube. I'm going to actually end it very soon on Instagram. On YouTube. Yeah, go to Gant Football on YouTube. Let me just try and pin that one. So okay, I don't see Gant Football on YouTube. Think of it. So I've pinned that one. So let's move to the second. The third, our scouting. So guess the country we're going to scout today. Can you guess the country we're going to scout today?
South Africa.
We are not scouting South Africa. We are going to talk about the grand players and the give to play for Super Eagles in Italy. So that is
okay. You mean like what country? Like the people? Okay.
No, we're just trying to check it because I don't think we only have email code playing for Nigeria. So South Africa. So this is Nigerian players naturally in Italy. The first player on your screen here you see is called Faustino Anjorin. They call him Tino Anjorin. He's a player. How old is he now? He's 23 years of age. He was born November 23, 2011. He's 23 years of age. He's already, of that age now. He's he can play as a central midfielder or as an attacking midfielder. He played for England at the underage. If you're a Chelsea fan, you will know this boy very well. He played in the French league. He also played in the Russian league or so. A fantastic player. I saw him play against Torino this evening. Very good local league player. If you have not seen him before, go and check him out. He's of the age now that he needs to actually choose exactly which country he wants to play for. But reports tell me that he's not eligible for any other country apart from England and Nigeria, and he's already interested in playing for Nigeria. Can he get a call up? Maybe he continues to perform well. He can actually get a call up. That is it. So, Fonsi Nigeria, do you know this player at all? Have you heard about him before?
I haven't. I wouldn't say I have. I haven't heard about him. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll check him up.
Yeah, he plays for Empoli. You know, he plays for Empoli in the Italian Serie A. Another player we're going to actually talk about here is either to Kevin Zeroli. You know, he's AC Milan on the AC Milan is starting captain. He's played for Italy. He's from Benin. He's from the ancient city of Benin City. You know, he's a guy that's always proud of his roots too. You know, he's already in the fringes of even trained with the Azuris before. He's been with the AC Milan first team. He's been playing, as his the reserve team or coming to train with the main team. He's a player that is highly rated in the AC Milan hierarchy. He's still very young. I think he's 19 years of age. He's gonna be 20 next year, so he's getting to that age, And Kevin Zeroli, so fantastic player. What I like about him is his eye for goal. Always very decisive in the final third. He's a guy that you have to watch out for. In the years to come. For me, Kevin Zeroli, fantastic. Yes, he's the best AC Milan young player. He's the best AC Milan young player. I actually would agree with that. So I know that I don't know this one, but Kevin Zeroli of AC Milan. Let's watch out for him. The next one that we have to watch out for, basically here, is Jeff. If I'm not mistaken, his name is Jeff Ekaito. His name is Jeff Ekaito. Jeff Ekaito is just 18 years of age. He plays for Genoa in the Italian Serie A. He was born November 11, 2006. He's going to be 20. He's going to be 19 next year. If you have been watching them, you will know exactly that he's been very good. For Genoa this season. He's a very proud. You will know exactly. From that name again, you know exactly where it comes from. I don't want to mention name. The Nigerian part that dominate that area of the country, that area of Europe. So fantastic player too. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he's the one keeping Mario Balotelli on the bench. So he's a very, very good player. And I also hope that he can actually play for Nigeria some years to come. But for me, I'm confident that he's going to grow into a very good player. I see him like similar to Sami Omoridion Agawa, the guy that plays for FC Porto in the Italian in the Portuguese league. So the next one I'm going to talk about, basically, a lot of people have been talking about, asking me questions about this player. So guys, I'm going to ask you what I've already given you time enough to join the YouTube class now. So I'm going to actually end it on Instagram. And so bye-bye on Instagram, guys. See you. Go on YouTube, Gant Football 2 on YouTube, Gant Football 2 on YouTube. Type it, Gant Football. Then you put 2 there on YouTube. I didn't even put it very well. Gant Football 2 on YouTube. So a lot of people are talking about this guy, Mike Kayode. From his name alone, you will know where the guy comes from. He's a fantastic right back. I know that this player. He plays for Fiorentina in the Italian Serie A. He was part of the winning the under-18, the under-19 team that actually that won the team that won the Euros for Italy. A fantastic player that I think that can also be of use to the national team in the nearest future. So he's a very good player. He's a right back, very mobile right back, and I even heard that Arsenal was still looking at him, for some time. Arsenal doesn't have a player playing right back. You have makeshift right back. So maybe it can be the solution. He's a very good player, and he's highly rated by the Italian manager and the Italian hierarchy too. So he's got a very strong Nigerian collection. Both parents are from the southwest, so they, is so embedded into the Nigerian system. So I just hope that it can still play. But for me, I think that if you want to replace player Olaina, as he's already getting towards the age of 30, try and look at a player like Michael Kayode. It's worth £22 million now, and he's just 20 years of age. So if Olaina is 27 years of age and this boy is just 20 years of age. At least, if I not become 32, this boy should be at the prime and play for the national team. So that is why I think that this boy might be useful for the Nigerian national team in years to come. So, and also this player, a lot of people might not actually want to really know this player. So, he's a player for Palma. He's actually was a player for Palma. It's called Simon So. Simon So is a player for Palma. He played for. He's born in Switzerland, and he's got Nigerian heritage too. You know, proudly. He also, I know that Mr. Kaffa will know this player very well. You know, he once played for Switzerland national team, but that was about how many years ago was that? That was about when he was 18 years of age. So he played for them twice. He's still able to play for Nigeria. He's a very combative midfielder. He plays for Parma. He's called Simon So. Simon So, very, very good player. Born on April 11, 2001. He's a guy very proud of his Nigeria heritage too. With that name called Simon So, you know exactly that his father might probably be Swiss and his mother Nigeria. Based on that second name, I just hope that he can one day too, you know, play for Nigeria. But I think that we are in the area he plays, we are loaded. But I think that with the energy this guy gets, he can still do something for Nigeria, despite that he's already 23 years of age. So this player, a lot of people know this player. He has been called up to Nigeria one time. His name is called Kingsley Eizibue. You know, he's got a Dutch passport and also also called to play for Nigeria. He played for Udinese in Spain. He's in the Italian Serie A. Fantastic player. Can play as a right wing back. Can also play as a right back. Very tough in tackles. Very good with crosses. You know, good player. But I think the reason why he's not playing for Nigeria now is because of immigration status. I don't know, maybe that one has been sorted. But as soon as someone has been sorted, I think that he will be ready to play. If he can see a coach that convinces him that, oh, guy, I need you to play for me. I want you to play for me. I think that he will play for Nigeria straight away. You just need a coach that will communicate with him. But I think in the area he plays as a right back, I think we are well covered with Osai Samuel and Ola. You know, I think that is what is limiting him for now. But for me, I think I rate this guy ahead of Osai Samuel. You know, I just think that online is probably what ahead of him. So this player is his name is called Honest Aono. Honest Aono is the new thing in Italian football. He's just 16 years of age and he's already worth £3 million. You know, he plays for Genoa in Euro. Sorry, he played for Genoa in the Italian Serie A too. A very tough, you know, see, looking at this, very tough, energetic left back. He never get tired going back and forth, you know, in this thing. He was mainly in their youth team, but they've started introducing him into the main team now. So at just 16 years of age, a very, very good mobile left back. I can tell you, in 3 years' time, go and write this boy's name down. Honestly, if I've seen him play, you will know exactly that he's a very, very good player. And I'll be hearing that some clubs too, big clubs too, in this thing in Italy have been cutting him. Teams like Roma, teams like which is the other team again are you talking about?
Lazio.
Atalanta. Team like Roma and Atalanta, they have been looking for his signature to tell you how highly rated he is in the Italian youth system. So fantastic player, you know, born in Italy. The boy is going to be 17 years old in next February. So watch out for him. His name is called Honest Ahono. So this is the player for actually what sorry, one sec. This is the player for Parma. Just missed. So let me just try and make one correction. This player is called Alessandro Maccadelli. Sorry, guys. This player is called Alessandro Maccadelli. It's called Alessandro Maccadelli. That's what he's part of the Genoa contingent too. He's central defender. He's not been a regular in the team, but he's not been a regular in the team, but he has played in the Italian Serie A. He can actually perform well. But I think I've said everything about this guy. It's the Parma guy. It's called Simon So. You know, I just mixed their face because they look alike. It's called Samuel So. Samuel So, Switzerland Nigerian player, fantastic player too. That can actually add something to the Nigerian national team. But I did not mention Folorunsho because he's not eligible to play for Nigeria any longer. I did not mention Patrick Dogu because he's not eligible to play for Nigeria any longer. I did not mention.
Patrick Dogu is highly rated.
He's highly rated. Highly rated
Highly
too. I didn't mention him to Tamabran because already he's not able to play for Nigeria again. I did not mention Noah Okafor because he's not able to play for Nigeria again. There's a player that I was meant to mention. I didn't mention too. Emmanuel Ekong too. Fantastic player. Is the son of a former Nigerian international Ikpe Ekong. So very, very good this day. So a very, very good, very, very good player too. A player I was meant to mention, I didn't mention because he's not in an Italian Serie A club, is the son. Oh, I know that. Okay, I would like you to stay for the African Player of the Year. This thing quickly, just African Player of the Year. I shall go into that now. So for me, I didn't mention Kelvin Martins, another highly rated player too, just like his father, fantastic player. He's 19 years of age now. I think he plays for like Monza also, in the Serie B. I also expect him to actually do well. So yeah, so let's move on to the final stage now. I'm going to post the link. I'm going to post the link now. You can come and join and give us your opinion about what we've actually discussed today. Guys, don't forget us to join us next week. We will preview the Nigeria vs Ghana game that will take place on Sunday.
I heard Coach Iguavon is not with them.
It's not with them, yeah. It's not with them for now. Maybe it's going to actually arrive before he's trying to dodge the bullets slightly, So, so make sure you not count it as part of his video. So the link is already in the comment section, guys. So we want to move on to the topic of the day. That is, sorry about the graphics slightly. I don't know what happened to this. Who will be the African Footballer of the Year? Who will be the African Footballer of the Year? Who do you think will wear the crown? So we already have like 5 finalists for the first time in the history of African football. We'll be having 5 finalists to actually to contend for the crown. 5 finalists, and there are actually Simon Adjingra of Brighton and Ivory Coast. We have Cyril Gerassi of Dortmund and Guinea. We have Adama Lukman of Atalanta in Nigeria. We have Renan Williams of Sundance of South Africa. We have Achraf Hakimi. I didn't want to mention his name before. We have Achraf Hakimi of of PSG and Morocco. Those are the people actually are trying to win the African Player of the Year. Let me just give you a slight background to all of them. I can see you there, my friend Kola. Just give me a sec. Let me just try and tell you basically. So Lukman leads, according to report, Lukman leads the main contender after impressive Atlanta for the past 12 months. So and this is like former Ghana international argument by you. I set aside traditional West African rivalry. He said that Lukman should be the African Player of the Year. Another player too listed here, Simon Adjingra, set up 2 goals. Elephants that set up 2 goals for Ivory Coast, and they also won the Africa Cup of Nations earlier in the year. Well, then Williams was the Golden Glove winner. Achraf Hakimi won bronze for Morocco in the Olympics, and also Cyril Gerassi actually top scorer. I think it wasn't top scorer, even the Africa qualifier. He scored a lot of goals for was it Frankfurt? No, for this Stuttgart Stuttgart, yeah, in the Bundesliga. So that before I actually so let me just go to the poll. They actually did on BBC. I want to go to the poll that they actually did on BBC, and let me just give you who won the poll on BBC because sometimes I don't know, maybe INEC normally go there to go on, but let me just tell you, in the poll, Ademola Lookman scored 31% of the vote casts. Simon Adjingra scored 20% of the vote cast. Achraf Hakimi scored 19% of the vote cast, while Cyril Gerassi scored 16% of the vote cast. Rowan Williams scored 15% of the vote cast. Before I allow you to go, Dabada, just give me your opinion about who do you think, where do you think the pendulum will swing?
I'm gonna say, um, let's even forget the Nigerian bias. I'm a Nigerian. I'm a patriotic Nigerian. Nobody out of these guys top the performances Ademola Lookman had for both club and country this year. None.
Yeah.
He made history. The first person to score a hat-trick in a Europa League final. You would say he was one of the top goal scorers in the AFCON. Very influential in Nigeria getting to the final. Unfortunately, we did not win. Had a wonderful, fantastic season with his side, Atlanta. Had great performances. So we all know, it's clear and evident that Ademola, even opposing countries, journalists are saying Ademola Lookman. So there is no case for him not to win. Girassi had a fantastic season for his club in Germany. He had a brilliant individual season. But I don't believe that tops what Ademola Lookman did in terms of achievements for both club and country. Hakimi, PSG was just PSG. He had a good tournament in Olympics, but AFCON, he wasn't great.
Yeah.
Adingra, it was just a couple of matches. I think from the knockout stages, that Adingra was good. For club, he wasn't so fantastic.
Yeah.
Ronald Williams had a very wonderful season, but I don't think his wonderful season tops what Lookman did. That's my honest opinion.
So, thank you for that good observation. So, you already said that somebody says Echo is coming out, saying that you are saying that Lookman actually what deserves to actually would be there. So, how do you think with the lineup will be? If Lookman is going to be first, who is going to be the runner up? Like second?
I have a feeling to be Ronald Williams that will be runners up.
What about second? What about third? Hakimi. What about fourth?
Girassi.
Then Simon Adingra is going to be last.
Adingra. Yes.
Okay. So thank you. And I want to say, I think I don't know how many people have actually voted. I think thousands have already voted, and Lookman got 31% of the vote cast. Okay, let's hope that because unlike you, every media, everybody is saying that it's going to be Lookman. So I want to appreciate you again, Dabada. I hope that you will be back. So Dabada is part of our that did the inaugural quiz competition, and
I beat Mr. Didokun with negative points. Please watch out that video.
I did not. So it was
Mr.
very
Didokun did not get one question.
So guys, if you think that you also have if you think that you have you know the knowledge about Nigerian football, you are very vast about Nigerian football, let me know. Let me just give you the listing. Let me know exactly. Sorry, one second. I want to know exactly. I want to test your knowledge about Nigerian football. Let me know. It's called the Gant Football Chase. Let's see exactly how good you are with this football. Because I don't think that it's very good, but unfortunately, I couldn't answer any question rightly. So it's the Gant Football Chase, and if you think that you are very good, don't worry. If you do badly, we will not post it. But just let us know, because it's not live. It's going to the comment section. Just actually let us know. And yeah. All right. So
thank you very much, guys. I will see you again next week.
Yeah.
I have to run off quickly.
Yeah. So thank you, Dawada. So thank you. Welcome, Kola. It's been a long time. So can you just talk me through what?
First, go and get your book.
Yeah. I've already got that. I already have that.
I just got mine. Go and get you.
There was INEC. There was no INEC. You didn't answer any question, right? So we have discussed from the Falconet, from the Flamingos, Boniface, to African Player of the Year, to Nigerian players in Italy. So just comments, please.
Okay, let me just take it from Boniface. First thing, you've said it all.
Yes.
Have you been? We have a. Hey, Chris, what's up?
Eh?
No, I'm saying hi to Chris. He's in Germany now, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, first thing, let me start with this guy, Boniface.
Yeah.
If we have, I don't think Iguavon actually watch their matches, or maybe after the Super Eagles play their matches, maybe you have to go back and watch the previous matches where some players made some mistakes where we need to work on. I don't think Iguavon does that or normally works on that. So as a coach, those are the things you need to work on. Look for the mistakes and fix it. So, and if we get a good coach, it will definitely, if we have a good coach, he can actually play both Lukmo, Osimhen, and this guy Boniface together, and it will get result out of them. If we have a good coach that know what he's doing, it will actually play them together and get a result. But at the same time, if we don't have Osimhen on seat, Boniface is the best person to take over. But Iguavon has never played to his strengths. He only play all this old style, 94 style, crossing the ball from the
cross the ball.
He doesn't because as a coach, you must have different pattern. If the A is not working, you have to use the B. If the B is not working, you have to use C. So that's the best way. And once again, I think you talk about some players, and if this is what I want to chip in something. Now we know our local league is dead, nothing. So with the player we have at our disposal, with the foreign born player we have, or the player that play abroad, we have everything, criteria and everything to win wherever we want to win, if only we can get it right. And it's high time we start building. We have teammate and TB like what Oligbide did in 2002 World Cup. That we have teammate and TB. If we can do that, there are some set of players they were supposed to be calling in. There are some set of players they're supposed to be calling in, especially we need to work on the midfield and the central defense. Because we need a replacement for Ola. I won't lie to you. Ajayi Samuel, I don't really rely on him. I don't really trust him. I'm always scared when Ola is not in the team. And if we can see someone again that can play, sometimes Ola can play 3. He can play from the left. Then we use that person to play from the right hand side.
Yeah.
So that's what I can see. That's what I have to say. And in terms of the
talking about Michael Kayode and Kingsley Easyboy, that we should give them a try and everything. Okay.
Yes. And it's high time the NFL need to look for a scout. They need to scout all these players, especially we need a real defensive midfielder. I won't lie to you, he's tired, to be sincere. He's not more like before. It's not like the days. So
before this live, when I was in a meeting, and because me, football is like my thing. I will name it like this. I put one game. The game I put today was the game between Argentina at 2018 World Cup. If you see the game, you can't compare it. Just to back up your points, you don't slow down small.
Yes, indeed, I slowed down. So if we can get that kind of midfielder, like that defensive midfielder, it will be. And we need an offensive midfielder. Also, okay, Dele Bashiru is there. So, and one more thing is, I think we are also playing most of these players wrongly. We are not using them in the right way. Especially look at this guy. What's his name? Iwobi. Iwobi. We are not using him. So that is why people always blame him that he's not playing well. Chukwueze is out of it. I don't really believe in him because he's one time you just shine one day there. At the end, after 10 matches, you will play rubbish. So, and the African Player of the Year, no doubt, it should be Lukman. But I think something is fishing. Why would they five players to the finalist. No, it's not being done that way. It's not being done that, even though the FIFA, all these things is always three at the end of the day. Maybe maybe by Monday it will be reduced to three. Who knows?
Just to back what you just to say, I didn't say this thing before. I'm hearing from one person, very close to them. He said that Lukman, before others, that it was so tight between them. And you see, Lukman, before others, it was so tight between them. They don't know who's going to join Lukman in the top three. That was what he said, but I don't have that. They don't know who's going to join Lukman in the top three. So for me, that's what I see what here, but it's not official. They didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So
they will always find a way. They will always find a way to justify whatever decision they make. So we all know normally it will surely end up in three at the top. So to me, we all know it's very clear. Ademola Lookman. It's very clear because Nations Cup he delivered. At the club he delivered. I think he only deliver during semi-final and the final. So at the club side not really fantastic like that. And this Hakim, I think it's Hakim. Nations Cup he didn't. Hakim in Nations Cup didn't deliver. It was during the from his club side and Olympic. And which other one again? The two. Yes, and the two other guys, okay. Yes, and the two other guys we all know. So it's very clear that it's Ademola Lookman, but you never can tell. Nothing is impossible in Africa.
Yes, it's magic and she was. I'm still going to come to Nicola. Let me mention Chris. This is Chris, not Chris Cass. Chris Cass is so Chris. I know that we're going to go to the coaching job very soon, but just comment on like what we've been discussing. We discussed about Boniface, how Boniface have been crucified in the national team, and wasn't his fault. You're in Germany, you know exactly that the Bundesliga is a different ballgame entirely. You cannot be regular Bundesliga and come and flop against Rwanda. You know understand what I'm talking about. We discussed about the young players in Italy who can actually be of every national team, and also the Champions of the Year. Just take it from anywhere. Your comments.
Okay. I think I watched the segment for when you did with spoke about Boniface.
Yeah.
And the examples you gave, which was like the perfect example you can give, because when you watch Boniface, when you watch the Bundesliga, they work with space a lot. There's a lot of space in the Bundesliga. Yeah. So that's why it's very hard before you see like those low blocks in Bundesliga because they all come out to play. But when you go back to Africa, it's not the same thing because the players they're competing with are also fast. And in the Bundesliga, the defenders are not that fast or physical like that. So that's why in one of the images you posted where he got the ball from Xhaka and used his body strength to turn and score. But in Africa, the defender, if you go for strength, the defender will give you strength. So it all comes down to, like when you look at African football, there's pace, there's strength. The player that is playing in the local league can be faster than the guy that is playing for Madrid. Yeah. But now this is where the IQ comes in. You understand? Like the formation, the patterns comes in for you to be able to show them that it's not about how fast you are. That is why most times, like no matter how strong we are and whatever, when we go play a team like Spain, when they are not that physical, they demolish us because for them they understand that we have the pace, we have the strength, but what they have is the IQ and how to break us down. Yeah. So and that is the thing our coaches back home don't understand because they feel like that's why you see them make statements like these abroad players they can't play African football. Yeah. They can't play. They're not strong because they think you have to go 5 for 5. You have to dribble football for them. That's what they expect. That's what they think football should be like. What is not that? That's not what. Here we need the IQ. We need managers that can look at the team and say, okay, we'll play like this, we'll form like this, the system like this. The pictures you posted, there was no structure. What you're speaking about. You see 4 players here, you see 1 player, there's nothing, there's no structure, there's no angle or anything. And that's why you see Morocco are destroying teams, even though they're not strong like that. Because they have the IQ.
Sorry, please, let me just say something. Have you seen the corner kick routine for Morocco? Imagine the coach, despite that time, he worked on their corner kick routine. See, if you can only get that corner kick routine right in Super Eagles, we go key team for that qualifier group.
Exactly.
That corner kick routine. Continue.
So that's the thing. Like for us, like we just see players, and it's so disappointing when you hear all those ex-Super Eagles players say things like, "This one is not strong. This one is not strong. We need players from the league who are strong if you play African football." But these same players are talking about are in the Nigerian league. How many times have they won the CAF Champions League? When they go out to play all those guys in Morocco and whatever, they get beaten. Because they know, because when they get there, they now find out that it's not about how strong you are now. It's your brain. It's what can you translate from what you have been taught. So, and that's the thing. Like, we need a coaching team, a coaching system that can look at the players that we have and understand that, okay, this is what we need to play, not by who's stronger, who is this thing. And that's just the thing that is affecting Boniface. And people are saying that he's not good, he's this and that. That is not what it is. He's a player that, for me, Boniface can play as a 9 or he can play as a left winger. That's the way I look at it.
Left forward.
Left forward. And also, in some cases, he can play as a LCN. If a coach, if like what this guy is doing, what do you call it? What's his name? Jolinton is doing at Newcastle. Because Boniface also he can pick up passes. So all these things is something that most of the coaches we have, they don't know. So till we get a good coaching structure, we're going to suffer from giving a Ferrari to a Molway driver. You understand? That's what we do in Nigeria. We carry a Ferrari and give to a Molway driver, and then we get mad at the Ferrari for not performing for the Molway driver. Instead of asking why can't the Molway driver use the Ferrari? Instead, we get mad at the Ferrari and say, Ferrari, you are not working. What's going on?
And Molway driver does not know how to operate Ferrari.
Exactly, he doesn't know how to operate. So this is the stuff we do. The circle, we keep going in that circle. These players that are getting old. What is the next? What are we going to do now? This World Cup is the final chance we have. For these players to really give us something before they leave. This AFCON and the World Cup is the final place they have to give us something.
And actually, I agree with you perfectly on that. That's actually very insightful. I agree with you on that, because I think we need to actually we need to get things right. We need to get things right. We got to continue to do the same thing, the same time, and we actually expect different result. I think we need to actually get our things right. That's the most important thing for me. So you're right, 100%. You're actually right, 100%. I just hope that we get it right. That's the most important thing. You will say something, Kola? Yeah, you want to say something?
Chris have said everything. So it's just that if we can put the right peg in the right hole, we're gonna get it right. And especially according to what you said, we need to work on our set pieces. Our set pieces. If you look at that,
anyhow, we just Simon just go and play corner kick anyhow. Then that is all.
We need to work on our set pieces. So if we can get that, it will beat. To be sincere, we have the materials. We have the materials. We just need the right manager to execute all these things. If we can get a good manager before the next match, before our World Cup qualifier, bet me, we are going to qualify. My main problem, if you can get a good manager, my main problem is Rwanda is not my problem. It's South Africa and Benin Republic. Those two are the main problem, because I know if we can get our 3 points from them, Rwanda is not a problem. I'm very sure. I'm very sure. But it is what it is. Everything is all about politics in Nigeria.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
something
what
here.
it is.
I want to make a prediction. I think the World Cup qualifier will get to the last game for Nigeria. Nigeria will need to beat Benin Republic in Uyo, and South Africa will need Nigeria to draw. I think that's how it's going to end. Benin Republic will be out of it before then. I think South Africa will need Nigeria to draw. South Africa will go into Zimbabwe in that last game. They will need to go and beat Zimbabwe in Harare. They will need Nigeria. I'm just telling you, go down. It's going to get to. General said it. Say the World Cup qualifier. It's going to get to the last game for Nigeria. He said he believed that. And talking about Super Eagles now, let me just say something. I said something about the coaching job last week. I can tell you that the way things are going, none of this manager will be afraid to be Super Eagles coach. I think the favorite for the job now, that's overwhelming favorite for the job now, is Bruno Labbadia.
We should go for Roger Smith.
I think the favorite for the job now is Bruno Labbadia, and I think that he wants to come to Nigeria before even signing anything. He wants to come and inspect how things work. He wants to come and check the camp. He wants to come and see where the players play. He wants to come and see those things before he can put pen to paper. According to, I think, because they have already discussed Labbadia to some certain extent. So I think it's easier for them. I think they have sorted financial issue out. I think it's now easier for them to continue from where they stopped. Compared to start with Royals from the start. I think Royals already agreed to come, but they need to sort out financial and other things. But Bruno Labbadia doesn't want to sign in Germany and become and say, no. He wants to come and see the way things.
But sorry to do, but okay now. To me, okay, I know Labbadia is a crisis manager. Mm-hmm. Whenever teams or clubs are in crisis, he knows how to fine tune or find it. Let you say, but
we qualify.
I know we will qualify. I'm very certain. But you see, what's his name? This former Liverpool coach, Benitez. He's out of it. Benitez is out of it. But fine, because I really don't trust Benitez. I really don't trust him. But you see this Roger Smith, I won't lie to you. He's going to deliver. He's going to deliver. If only, fine. You call them to sit. You interview them. They should bring their plan. You go for the best. Fine. You can still negotiate with him. It's all about negotiation. Okay. You see what? If you can qualify us for the World Cup, we'll extend your contracts. Mm-hmm. And this is how it's going to be. Maybe, okay, this is how it should be. And then in the meantime, once you sign the contract, you are going to stay in Nigeria. You are not staying outside Nigeria. You have to stay in Nigeria.
No. Sorry, let me just say something. I think that is another issue. I think the coach thinks that Nigerian best player is not at home.
Yeah, we all know that Nigerian best player is not at home. But you know that sometimes you still also need to work with the local coaches. Sometimes you still also need to work with the local coaches. You need to also watch the league in order to no matter how bad the league it is, you still be able to find like an excellent player.
Did you watch any of the Chan warm-up games?
No.
Did you see the picture of the players playing in the Chan? See, I'm like, with what I saw, none of those players can be less than 32.
So now let me tell you something. This is where I will bring in this thing. Fine, you may not agree with me, I think if only the NFF is ready to work, they should first thing, you see the technical committee, they should dissolve them. I won't lie to you, Eguavo and co are doing nonsense. They should bring in fresh.
Who do you think is paying Eguavo?
He said, who is paying Eguavo? Who is
paying
paying him?
FIFA.
The NFF is paying him now. FIFA, right?
Yes.
Okay, that is another problem. Because if we can be able to like get that department right, believe me, because how would you be like giving list of players, you're inviting player from Tanzania, Ethiopia? Who does that? Whereby you should be able to bring in player that okay you are looking forward to, so that we'll be able to build a team for better purpose. You are just doing your own.
Let me go, please. Do you think it's unfair? Because, for example, now, some coaches might complain that they don't have visa to move around Europe. I would like to use a common thing. Sometimes they don't have visa to move around. But, you know, if you see all these foreign managers, they have the passport already. For example, now, if I want to come to you in Germany here, I need to spend up to £100. I'm going to see you. Are you going to say? I'm going to see you straight away. It's not a problem. But if you want to come from that, if you have this our passport and you want to move like that, you know it's something very difficult. But it's fair for you to say that the coach should stay in Nigeria, or the coach should be based where he's based. Because I won't lie to you, we don't see. Let's be true. We don't have our best players at all. They don't come on.
True.
Those that are not good enough, that the ones that are in the league.
Yeah,
I agree with you, but at the same time, you mean no matter how if player comes home, sometimes if we want to play matches, we have home matches, home and away. That okay, we have to play home matches. But as a coach, there are some things you need to put in places as a okay, you can talk to the NFF. See, these things is not okay. It is not suitable for the player. You need to fix this thing. There are some things they need to put in places, like the training ground, maybe like the where the player need to stay, like okay, imagine the Super Eagles they are using, was it a hotel gym to train? I can't remember. I think they did that. Yes. So as a coach, you know what is best, and as a coach, you'll be able to set your ground. Okay, this is what I want. When my players are around, I don't want to see my camp crowded with people. That's some line we have to draw. You'll be able to set your boundary very well. So they'll be able to know, okay, this is what he wants, and we need to give him.
Yeah.
That is it. So in case sometimes fine, you let me say you can say 40% in Nigeria, then 60% abroad, because your 60% abroad, based on the players abroad, you need to connect with them, meet them, make them understand and make them see reasons. But before then, you have to stay back in Nigeria, put things in places so that when they comes, they will understand that, man, this man didn't come here to come and play. Yeah. So it's not a man you can just okay. He invite you to camp, you didn't come on time, or you come late to the camp, wherever you know that this guy. Let me tell you something. Most of all these players, they are scared of the foreign coaches than the home-based coach, because they know the foreign coach, they don't take nonsense.
Yeah.
So that's my own take.
Yeah.
I think most of these players, when they're in the club side, it's more, you have to be super professional. So when they come to the national teams, it's like an escape for them to, be anyhow they want to be, and stuff like that. I was watching the vlog that this guy did, Katefe, when he went to the Super Eagles camp, and he was just, and this is like we are playing qualifiers, bro. Like this is like games like where we really need to win. And also going back to the Nigerian Premier League, I think one of the issues we have, I might be wrong, I think we have a lot of players that don't want to retire, Like we have a lot of old people that just want to keep playing, and these clubs they don't really try to sort out to sign young, like try to what do you call it, like get some good players or get some young players, because and then again, even the old players they still come out and say, okay, you see a player say, oh, I'm so years old and stuff like that, and the club gets to sign this player and stuff like. I feel like, man, like Smith said, man, we don't really the best players in Nigeria are not in Nigeria. So we need. I was watching on Smith's live the other day, and he said something about that the league itself is not being operated well, and these guys they can't do things. They can't be so business like to manage the football club in a way that they can make money and they don't have to depend on the government.
Yes,
because that is the issues we have. Like we don't. Like most of these people that are running this club, they don't understand what it is. Like that, this is entertainment, and you need to make it that way so that people get to spend money, and then your club, you get to generate money from what what you display and what you put in there.
Yes.
So now they have to depend on the government, and the government, knowing that these people they can't do anything, they will keep using them. And they'll keep doing whatever they like, and that's why the league is stagnant. It's not going up. It's not coming. It's just stuck in the same place.
Yes. So,
sorry, Smita, I want to check you something. Is there no way they can just mandatory that they should privatize all the club in the league so that it shouldn't be run by government anymore? So they will be able to get the best out of them, and our league will be able to function.
I have to be honest with you. The club too is another money-making machine for some companies. Okay, let me give an example. Government can just say that we need to get some 100 million. When is Aqua Play? It's not tomorrow. So they are going to use 100 million. That's where are you going to write it? Government also use these clubs too as tools, just to make sure that they actually they get their way around it. So I just hope that we get it right. We're gonna be live in Morocco, and OJB is gonna be live for us in Morocco. OJB Sports is gonna be giving us live feeds from Morocco. So guys, stay tuned. We're gonna be getting live feeds from Morocco. How it's actually going on in Morocco, so that we can actually update you. We hope that things are actually going to work well for Ademola Lookman. So, guys, before I allow you to go, you cannot come to this place without testing your knowledge about Nigerian football. The two of you, before I allow you to go, I will have to test you.
Let's see how it goes.
Okay. I saw people already.
I did too. Already. So let me see.
So let's see. Yeah. Which year do you think Nigeria used this lineup? Which year do you think Nigeria used this lineup? Which year? Which year?
I think this was the game against Cameroon and AFCON. I don't know what year is this.
This 2004.
Did Makinwa play in that? Did Makinwa play there?
In 2004?
Did Makinwa play there? You have to.
Hold on. Okay. Olofijano came into the team in 2004.
Yes.
And Okocha Odewigi was in 2004 also.
2005.
Ayegbini was not in 2004.
What did you say, Chris?
I said 2005.
Yes, Chris is correct. 2005.
Yeah, 2005.
Chris, we have to invite you. Can you see now? What I did you not answer? You're can you see? This is mathematics. I don't know. Can you see now? Can you see? Quite on, Chris. This is pure mathematics. 2005. This is the game between Nigeria and Angola in Kano. Yeah. You can see. So,
yes.
We were wrong with that. Makiwa was not there in 2004. Was there? It's going to be in between.
Yeah.
So, Another one again.
I was trying to calculate the year.
Which one is this? Quickly, before we actually wrap it up. Chris is reading comments. No, I don't think Chris.
No. I'm not reading comments. I'm reading. I'm looking at the lineup. I'm on this thing. I'm looking at the lineup. I'm trying to see this thing.
Which game is this? Which year is this?
So what's today? Mikel is not. Mikel is here. This is. Wait, Iwobi is not here, so it's not a game. This should be.
This
should be 2017.
I think Chris is reading comments. 2017.
I'm not reading comments.
It's 2017. Yeah, it's 2017. Yes,
I'm not reading comments.
It's 2017. Yeah, because I was trying to look at Balogun when last Balogun played, and I was trying to
Yes. Okay.
It's 2017.
Which one is this? Well, Friday they collect this one, so this one's not going to come up in the next quiz. So, which one is this? Which year?
This is.
We only have 3 minutes to spend, though. Which one is this?
This is. Is it? I think it's 2019.
2019. Did Lukman play 2019?
No.
Oh, sorry.
This was the game against Ghana. Now this was the game against Ghana.
Jacob played against Ghana.
No, he did not play. He played.
Akpoguma was not at the Nations Cup. Akpoguma was not at the Nations Cup.
This was a friendly. I think this was a friendly.
I think this is
the game against this is the game against Saudi Arabia. I think this should be 2021 or 2022. 2021.
I don't know. I give up on this.
This is 2021.
This game is 2022 against Portugal.
Yeah, in Portugal against this thing. I remember this was the game where this guy considered the goal that looked at him and was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah. Did you look at him? What's your problem?
2022 against Portugal. So well done on that. Chris, who led Nigeria to? I don't know. You don't know. You cannot answer. You cannot ask question when you do not do well. The question as we. So now we only have 2 minutes. I will show you a club side. It depends on if you want to answer my question. Just put your hand up. I'll show you a club side. Tell me. You will be using that question. We'll be looking at the club I'm showing you to guess the player. You just put your hand up, say the player name is this. It's okay? So yeah. This is the club, and that is one club.
An African club.
No, and this is an African club, but this is one club. This one African club, it's Belgian club. Okay, this is one club he played for. Yeah, he played for this. He played for this club.
Boniface.
No, you have to, are you saying Boniface? If you say Boniface now, you are not allowed to answer again. No.
Okay.
Interesting or not like now. Can you see? Okay, let me show you that one again. So, yeah, that one. You guys are not ready yet. Not
ready. Okay, is that all?
No. Another one.
FC Utrecht.
Okay, FC Utrecht.
Is this player currently in the Spagos team?
I will not say that. So he's still active.
Man. No, I give up. Oh. Me, I don't know.
No, continue. I think I'll get it. Heracles.
Okay. So, and this player playing in all these clubs that you just showed us, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, continue.
Okay. I know who this is.
Who?
This should be Paul Onuche.
You're wrong. It's not Paul Onuche.
No, not Paul Onuche. Not Paul Onuche. No. Okay.
That's why we don't stream this quiz live, because some people they will dog or close their mouths. They will still be talking.
Okay.
This is the last clue.
This is the last club, right? That is playing presently.
No. This is the okay. I'm going to give you another one again.
I don't know this player.
I don't know this. Okay, well, the person I can know is a goalkeeper. This guy.
I like to have some people like you in the quiz, because I like when people are original. You can see now. So the player's name is Cyril Dessers. This is a for Cremonese. He played for Giants. It's Cyril Dessers.
That's Heracles. That Heracles. I knew that Heracles was
It's Cyril Dessers. It's Cyril Dessers. One last one before you guys leave, before I wrap it up too. So I will see. Only Chris have asked a question, right? Too.
Yes, I've not answered anyone right. I will. Okay, let me see. I have to win this one though.
This one?
I know this player.
Okay.
I know this player. I know this player.
Yeah?
I know this player.
Put your hand if you know it now. Are you ready to say it?
No, next club, then I'll answer. After next club.
You're taking this thing.
No, I'm not taking anything.
I'm not checking anything.
This is either Ekong. This is either Ekong or wait.
Ekong didn't play in Tottenham, Abi?
No, he wasn't Tottenham. Was at Tottenham.
I won't lie, I don't know this, I won't lie. I give up. Chris, you win.
Fulham. Was this guy at Fulham? Fulham. Fulham. Which Nigerian player played at Fulham?
Man.
Fulham. Wait, don't say it, Smith. Don't say it. We have to find out. Don't say it.
This is the birthday.
93.
I won't lie. Hey, I'll be Mr. J.'s younger brother.
Wait, hold on. Wait, don't say it. Smith, just one tip. Is this guy currently playing for the Super Eagles?
Yes, all of them are Super Eagles players.
Choose Ekong now. Ekong.
Nah, it's not Ekong. Ekong didn't play for Fulham. I think this is
So because of time, The name is William throw second. So it was in Fulham and Tottenham Feeders team. He went to Holland to play for Dutch.
So I was right then. I was right.
I don't now. You are saying the Ekongo when it was your turn, you did not get it right though. But when you have seen the answer now, you are saying Ekongo. When we
I got it right now.
You did not get
Chris got it right.
Yeah, he actually got it right. So I can see that Chris can actually be on our hot seat. Can actually be on our hot seat.
I'm not too. I can't.
No. It's just fun game and everything. Just to
but I actually love it.
Yeah,
it's an IQ this thing.
Yeah, yeah. So that it's just to want to just get a clue, and so from there you can actually name them. So I want to thank you guys for actually joining. Next Friday is going to be just the build up to the Nigeria versus Ghana game, and we hope that on Monday, OJB should be joining us live from Morocco to celebrate Lukman's win. So let's hope that we can actually win that award. So thank you guys for actually joining. Chris, thank you for joining. I like your insightful actually analysis. Kola, thank you for welcome back. And I like your analysis. We hope that before December 31, they promise us the coach will come.
Yeah. So but before you go, please. But before you go,
yeah.
I didn't know to go and get your book. You are from APOTY. So go and get yours.
Let me just show you mine is a copy of
yes.
Guys, try and get this book too, please. You will enjoy it. You actually will enjoy it. But that's actually what to refuse by what's it called? By Sunday or Lisa, So guys, thank you guys for actually joining. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
We hope that Nigeria can actually be a better place and actually a very good place to actually to live. Thank you guys. I'll see you again. Thank you. Yes, sir, Steve. And so guys, thank you guys for actually watching today. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And also share it with your friends too. So we'll see you again next Friday. And remember your host, Smith Lai. Take care of yourself. Health is wealth. That's the most important thing in life. We'll come back and discuss. We'll probably see you on Monday for the Lookman's Award. We hope that actually we're going to have APOTY live in Morocco. He's going to actually try and join us. And see you again on Friday for the Friday Night Football Club when we discuss the preview between Nigeria and Ghana game. And also too, we'll also give you the the live stream from the Ghana versus Nigeria game in Accra. We'll try and look for a way to give you the live stream of that game so that you can actually enjoy it on this channel. Thank you guys for joining. I'll see you again on Monday. Thank you.